This is Dean, and all he ever wanted was a little house and a little garden so that he could grow his tomatoes. He's living in a little tiny home that was built for him by the community down at Hazelnut Grove. He has a garden, he's got peppers and tomatoes, and when I look at where Dean is today compared to where he was a few months ago when we met him living in that tent downtown, I would say this is a success story. Oh, his name. What's his name?
Knucklehead.
Oh, little Knucklehead. Say hi, Knucklehead. Oh, you're such a sweetie. In fact, if I had to give BPM a one-line description of what we are a people development organization. My name's Lance Orton. I am the Director of Development for Because People Matter. Because People Matter is a very important organization to me personally, because 3 years ago, I was literally one of the people in the vulnerable population category that we serve regularly. I was on the streets, living in a homeless shelter and struggling with addiction, and Because People Matter kind of scooped me up through their volunteer program, then through their internship program, and then finally as their Director of Development. And the great thing about it is that we're never done in the process of healing and recovery, and BPM is so good at pouring into and developing people. Looking for a new door for Dean's tiny home. I feel that one of the biggest problems with the houseless issue and addiction and all the things that go into that pot, so to speak, is the lack of connection, the lack of being part of a community that loves them.
Hey, you're on camera, buddy. Look at that.
Hello, my name is Stephen Dilworth, and I am the Director of Operations for Because People Matter. Today, I want to introduce you to a program that we call Beyond the Bridge, and this has started in the past and has lied dormant within BPM. But during the challenges of COVID and a lot of the isolation, we saw it as a time to lean into this and really see it grow. The real heart of Beyond the Bridge is just that we wanted to be able to see a deeper impact with some of our guests. We do a really good job of a wide approach of loving people well, right? That's the vision and mission of BPM, is to love people because people matter. How do we go deeper? How do we love them beyond the bridge at Night Strike to get them into more significant resources, get them into referral programs, job work sources, and all of that? And that was the heart and the birth, really, of Beyond the Bridge.
I'm Carissa Anderson, Project Coordinator for Beyond the Bridge at Because People Matter. My role is Project Coordinator for Beyond the Bridge.
One of the things we realized early on as we launched Beyond the Bridge and Samaritan was that we were going to need a staff person to be able to commit and focus on this position as we go deeper.
But we've recently enhanced it with a couple of things. We, first of all, have hired Carissa, who's our Beyond the Bridge coordinator. She's an amazing asset to our team, and we're really fortunate to have her.
Ever since I was a little girl, I had a huge heart for homeless. There's always been a huge homeless population in Portland. And I would always just run up and tell them Jesus loves you or you're loved. My mom would have to drag me back. She let me do it, but I was 6. But in high school, I actually started my own homeless outreach, and by the time I was 17, I got the Jimmy Carter Award for Humanitarianism for all the work I did.
As we shared the story and the program, there was a local couple who really saw the value in it, and they donated a 1-year part-time salary to this pilot program, we were able to bring on our program coordinator for 1 year. One of our goals is that we continue to fund this program, we continue to find community partners, that this is not just a 1-year pilot, but we're already seeing success, and we need to ensure that this position stays funded for years to come, and even the opportunity or ability to expand it to a full-time position.
At Night Strike, I socialize with everyone there, and I kind of get a feel on who actually really wants to make a difference in their life and get beyond the bridge.
The other enhancement is we are utilizing a new tool, which is an app called Samaritan.
Is an app-based program that allows our broader community, you, to connect to these individuals that we're walking with in a deeper way.
It was developed by a startup company up in Seattle. A really cool group of people that just have a heart for helping. Their founder, Jonathan Kumar, just decided that he wanted to do something different. So he created this app. It basically is like similar to a social media profile in which people that are looking for lasting change or help getting off the streets, they can put their information on the app. We then put that out to the broader population of people. People can sign up as a supporting team member. They can send encouraging messages on a regular basis. They can contribute financially. They can also offer or post opportunities for jobs or housing. Basically what it does is it expands the network of people that are helping the individuals that we are meeting weekly under the bridge.
Kind of do a screening on seeing if they are a good candidate for Samaritan. I introduce what Samaritan is to them and see if they feel like they would want to do something like that. And after that, I sign them up and then meet with them at least once a week to see how they're doing, put money on their card, and just let them know that they're cared for.
It's a really cool tool. And I don't think it's ever been done like this before, to my knowledge.
Every participant, these individuals that we've decided to go deeper with, they connect with an advocate, which is trained by BPM and Samaritan. The advocate meets with the participant either weekly or at minimum once a month. And together, the participant and the advocate determine what are their goals, what are their action steps, what obstacles maybe is needed. Perhaps it's a job training program, but they have to have work boots. So how do we get them those work boots? So it identifies tangible steps. We share their story on the app, we share their goals on the app, and then you as an individual can follow these participants as a team member. When you join the team, you'll get updates about them, you'll get current goals, settings, all of that. And then through the app, you can also send encouraging notes.
And just sometimes a simple message from one of our supporting team members to a participant saying, hey, I'm rooting for you today, thinking about you, you can do it. That's a really powerful message, sometimes more powerful than a meal or money or even a job offer. And so the Samaritan app is a really cool tool because it allows them to get small introductions to the community in small dosages, so it's not overwhelming.
We can even incentivize some of the goals of maybe they're looking for a job and their goal is to put out 5 resumes for the week or for the month. And if they do, you can add, hey, participant, if you do this, we're gonna add a $10 bonus. So it's about the progress and incentives. And then you can follow along through their social determinants of health survey to see the progress they're making. And we will be telling more stories of individual participants in this journey.
Our Beyond the Bridge pilot program, utilizing the Samaritan app, has a goal of 10 participants over the next year that we will be signing up and helping. Also, our goal is to get between 20 and 30 people to download the app and then sign up as a supporting team member for the participants. It's really important to have those supporting members because we see the participants each week. We check in. Our Beyond the Bridge coordinator does weekly check-ins, and that's all great and well, but without the community getting behind them and supporting them, it can seem a lot like case management, and there's a lot of case management programs out there, and we want to be different than that. We want to really get our participants to feel connected to the community again.
One of the long-term goals of Beyond the Bridge is to really help individuals move who are stuck in a system. It's really hard to navigate the resources, the referrals, the paperwork, and all of that. And that's where our advocates, walking alongside of them, identifying these goals, really have a deep impact. All of the participants that are in the Beyond the Bridge program are screened. It isn't just throwing money at anybody on the streets, but these are individuals who we relationally know, who we've communicated with, who've expressed a desire and a willingness to actually do the work to get off the streets or out of their situation. And so when you're able to partner with us and our advocates and the participant, it can make a life-altering impact in a major and significant way.
So how you can help is simply by downloading the app. You can go to Samaritan.city, super easy. We're the only organization in Portland utilizing it, so we will pop right up, and then you can see the profiles and the stories of the people that we're serving. You can jump on their team. There's no cost to you, simply just a little time, and one act of kindness or encouraging word a week is really all we ask. This is Hazelnut Grove, a little tiny home settlement where Dean has got himself a little house and a garden. Dean is the first guy we signed up utilizing our Samaritan app. He's our first Beyond the Bridge participant. Dean is in his 50s. He's been on the streets for over 18 years. I asked him at one point, if you could have anything right now in your life, what would you ask for? And I'll never forget, he just looked down and he said, I just want a little house and a little garden so I can grow my tomatoes. And then we got Dino, the man. And that was it. Tell us what you think about BPM.
I think about them, they've been good people to me. They've helped me out, and they've gotten my faith and love stronger, and trying to help me get clean and sober.
That's right.
They are good people. They got good hearts and good souls. Thank you for everything ever since I met you guys. I've known you guys for over about a year and a couple of weeks. But thank you for everything, and I do love you very much.